welcome back to the video series called Built for This. My name is Micah Morgan. I'm here again with Andrew Nyberg, continuing the conversation that we started last week about our three-step building process. And today we wanted to talk about firm price. And when it comes to firm price, I know there's a lot of uncertainty around the custom home building. Well, what's it going to cost at the end, right? And it causes a lot of stress in terms of budgeting and pricing and trying to figure these things out, because it's a lot different than going into a store and pulling something off a shelf and purchasing it. I mean, this is custom home building. In fact, studies have shown that in the custom home building market, the final price of the home actually ends up being over 20% more than what was originally planned.
Wow. Yeah, and that's just unacceptable, and which is why Wausau Homes really made it a point of emphasis to address that concern and to say 20% over budget, you can't afford that. So we make sure to give you a firm price before we start building. And the way that we're able to do that is by taking all of those steps on the front end to discover with you about what exactly your house looks like. Because that's the reason that 20% over budget happens, is that they're building off of allowances. And so a builder might be assuming you have certain level of finishes in your home, and then when it turns out that it's not that, then you become over budget. So we make sure to go through every step of your home. We go through your flooring, your countertops, your cabinets, the siding, every element, to make sure that we know what we're giving you a price on, and we can give you that firm price at the contract.
Right, so not using allowances, doing the work on the front end, because here's the thing, I mean, as a builder, an initial conversation, I don't know exactly what the home buyer, what you guys are going to want to put in the house, and selections for the home, as you mentioned, those are major drivers of price. So obviously we want to do that work, and as we're putting the time and effort into putting these pricing pieces together for all the various selections and elements of the home, if something seems to be going a little bit higher, but it's something that you really, really want,
right.
For example, that hand-scraped, hardwood floor, that's beautiful floor, okay, where can we pull some money out over here on things that may not be as important, so that you're still getting the things that are really, really important. So you guys are getting the things that are really important and still sticking to that your way, but also working towards that firm price. So really, that there's no surprises during the construction process or at the end.
Right. Yeah, and we know building a custom home is a big financial commitment. It's one of the larger purchases you'll probably ever make, if not the largest.
That's right.
And so we want to make sure that at Wausau Homes, we don't make it any harder than it has to be. So we're going to give you that firm price, we're going to stick to it, and you can leave all the worry behind about the uncertainty of what is your home going to cost. So that wraps up the firm price discussion. Join us next week for our third installment of the three-step building process, where we'll talk about on-time delivery. Thanks.
Have a great day.